Hi, my name is Jasper, and welcome in the second part of this series. In the first minutes, I will block out the hair. In this part, I will try to create simple form and shapes to define the space and the proportions of the hair. As you can see, I will pay more attention to the hair strands in the front of the model. For the rest, at this point of this video, I'm really not sure. So I will just block out the shapes for the side, the back, hair strands and also the bun. Even if I'm not sure how to do the hair strands or other parts of the design, I will block them out just to have a general idea of the design. In the first video, I have already shown you how I made the arms, so now I will continue with that. Now at this stage I'm just trying to give the general shape with a lower level of subdivision, just to keep the work really simple. So as a reference I'm using one of the few models that I'm following on Instagram, and she has a lot of gym video where she trains, and I think this video and picture are really great to study the human anatomy. I will leave the link in the description so you can follow her if you want, or check that page. The character you're watching right now is very lean, and at this stage I'm using an anatomical reference to sculpt the muscles. This is why I'm focusing a lot on the single muscles. It is also true that she is a Valorant agent. She has to train a lot and also work with a lot of weapons, so I somehow imagine that she is fit. Also, she has some kinda electricity power and she runs fast, so I imagine she has to have somehow a fit and lean physique, and for this I used a lot of sprinter, runner, athletes as a reference. So now I will start working on the breast of the character. I will place 2 spheres above the chest. So the breast is not really that big. Of course I could have done some fan service, but at this point I was more concerned about following the concept. Also because making a huge breast wouldn't have made any sense, because as I told you before, so she's an agent and she's training, she is fit, and since female breast is mainly composed of fat tissue, she couldn't have that big breast. To create the breast, I try to lay them down on top of the chest and also the pectoral muscles. Later on I will join and remesh the meshes together, and then I will smooth them to blend the shapes even more. To end this video, I'm going to create the hands and also the single fingers. So to create the finger, I will use a cube and then I will just elongate the shape to make it more rectangular. In this way, I have a base where I can sculpt on. This gives me a base to work in sculpt mode. And from now on, it's only about recreating the shape of the finger. It really helps me a lot to think of the finger as a simple geometric shape instead of a finger, because this allows me to see the shape more easily and understand it. Now for the other finger, I will just duplicate the first finger and then I will just rescale a little bit. This video is about to end, so thank you so much and we will see in the next video.